Welcome back to Retired Life with Lynn and Retta. We're back on another Thousand Trails adventure. This time we are in Leavenworth, Washington.
I'm going to show you around the park and show you all the great things they have to do here. Right at the very entrance, they've got a miniature golf course, 9 holes, mostly in the shade. It's also right at the main road that goes by, which is pretty quiet, but go Retta, go Retta. Look at that.
A hole in 2. Or 10.
So, the guys have a handicap here, so boy, kind of looked like there was a big handicap there.
All right, let's see here. Oh, so close. Oh, skunked again. Our campsite is over here in the Meadowview section of the park. The Lakeview section of the park has its own entrance, and that is where you will find the pickleball and the shuffleboard. We never availed ourselves of those amenities. It's quite a ways from our side of the park. So this is our campsite here. As you can see, we have plenty of room for our 40-foot fifth wheel. We have full hookups here. A lot of sites on the other side do not have full hookups. They're just electric and water only. And a lot of them on this side actually too, but this is our site. As you can see, there's like a lot of greenery between you and your neighbors. Most of the sites here are actually fairly private. And then we have kind of a weird situation going on with our campsite. This would be a fantastic site for if you were here with another camper, because as you can see, our front door faces their front door, which is not usually the way it is, usually front to back. But in this particular site, the two fronts face each other rather closely, I might add. Makes it kind of awkward if you don't really know your neighbors. Gives you a good chance to get to know your neighbors, I guess, but this would be a fantastic site if you were here with other people.
I'm standing right outside the lodge here, and that's how close the pool is to it. Pretty good sized pool. There's actually a pool building right back over there. Pretty popular today. It's about 82 degrees out. Okay, are we ready, Retta?
I'm ready.
Cornhole Child Course Edition.
Thor wants to chase the bag. Oh man, I'm getting skunked all over the place today.
I'm 2-0.
I want do-overs.
Do-overs?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if I can find the bag now.
If I pretend this is a beer,
Yeah.
I won't get anywhere near.
Pretend like that's a margarita glass and that's an ice cube.
Ooh.
A lot closer than the last one.
And I still suck at it.
Wow.
Wow. You are a cornhole.
I am. And there you have it. So this is the communal fire pit here, and unfortunately they're in a burn ban. This is July the 6th. I'm guessing by the 1st of the month they were in a burn ban. And then if you look right behind me here, that's where the baseball/softball field is. And if you can look through the netting there, you can see a red disc golf basket over there. There's also a 9-hole disc golf course on site.
Osprey Lodge. This is where you'll find the community center with Wi-Fi. Laundry room is in the basement here. There's a library downstairs. And the pool is right out back. Also on the back side of this, there's a nice little sitting area where you can sit outside and enjoy the outdoors while still getting Wi-Fi. So this is a lodge that Thousand Trails Leavenworth rents out for special occasions, like if you had a wedding or a family reunion or whatever and you wanted some space, they will rent this out. There are also 4 hotel rooms in here. You do not have to rent the entire lodge to rent a motel room, so might be a great place to stay. On this same side of the park is where you can find the cute little tiny homes for rent.
On another adventure today, we're headed up Grizzly Run here. This is a sledding trail, and we'll be looking for walking stick blanks. Okay, I got a potential for 2 sticks here. This is been down for a little while. Most of it looks pretty dead. I don't see any green out here. I've got 1 stick right here in front of me and then another one over there. Rest of it's in pretty decaying stage, so let's go ahead and get these things cut up and see what we come up with.
Show us some love by hitting that like button.
So I was out looking for walking sticks today, and this tree was even smiling at me. This is called Logger's Landing here. Got this old antique chainsaw. This one here is a home light. Ooh, they've got it still in the ground. This is a home light, very vintage. It's still attached to the log. Here we've got a nice heavy old steel saw blade. Not steel the brand, steel the metal. And then here we've got a old straight saw blade. There's another saw blade there. Old cable here underneath my foot, logging cable. Kind of looks about all there is in this spot. Right next to us over here, I'll take you along with me. Got an old wagon axle and the hubs. Unfortunately, the wheels are gone. Some of the metal that went around the tires are here. There's some more old wagon parts over here. Big old ring here, which I'm guessing was wrapped around the wooden spokes. Nice little picnic table over here on the left. So pretty cool. You got to go up the sledding trail to get to it.
There are a ton of walking trails here at Thousand Trails Leavenworth. You can use them as bike trails or hiking trails. In the wintertime, they're good for skiing. There's actually a ski trail that goes all the way down to Plain. The absolute peace, quiet, and tranquility that you find on these trails is unmatched. Be mindful when you're stepping off trail to grab your thimbleberries that you don't rub yourself up against this stinging nettle. You can hike along the creeks, up over the mountain, and make sure you stop at the top for that romantic photo op. I may be a little bit prejudiced, but I don't think there's any better hiking in the world than in the Pacific Northwest.
There's even things here for the dogs to do, like play in the little creeks.
It's so tempting to kick him in the butt and just send him headlong into the river. The town of Leavenworth is a 20 to 30 minute drive away from the Thousand Trails campground. We didn't spend much time there, just enough to grab some lunch and take a quick look around. Love the Bavarian vibe in both architecture and in the food and drink selections. We were there over the 4th of July and they had some fun family-friendly activities going on.
On the left we have an idle flower spritz, and on the right we have a hefeweizen.
If you're taking your boat with you, you want to make sure to hit Lake Wenatchee. And the state park here is a great place to stop for a picnic.
Getting closer to Leavenworth, Washington. Got a nice little waterfall area. Going a little fast, sorry. And then you got this rock face that this water's going over. Looks like about a 25-foot drop, and there at the bottom you can see the nice deep pool that it goes into. Absolutely beautiful.
Hold on. Hi, buddy.
They don't care. Oh, I'm just kidding.
So no matter where we go, we love getting out and exploring and just finding new things. And how lucky are we to run across this huge tree?
Yeah, I know. Look, it's like farther than our arms can reach.
So we just had to stop and take a little shot.
We're up by Lake Wenatchee in Washington, just on a back road, and this tree is literally about 12 feet off the road. So on the back side of this big giant cedar is a big giant cedar stump, and I'm standing in the middle of it. It's probably about 3 feet across the whole inside of this, so it's probably close to 8 foot across right here. Anyway, I thought it was kind of interesting. There's like several big cedars right here. It's gorgeous.
We hope you enjoyed our Retired Life adventures at Thousand Trails Leavenworth. Check out our other Thousand Trails reviews and see you next time.